Today in our 2015 GMC Acadia, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima JetStream Roof Rack system, consisting of part numbers Y00425. These are the JetStream crossbars, 50 inches long. These also come in silver if you like. We'll also be using part number Y00147, and these are the TimberLine towers specifically designed to go around your factory raised side rails. This is a great roof rack system that can carry a wide variety of accessories on your roof while freeing up space inside your Acadia. This can carry anything from bike racks to cargo baskets to cargo boxes with ease. And also, if we remove our end cap here, you can also utilize T-track accessories with this as well. And what sets this apart from the other roof rack systems out there, normally you would have to remove the center strip, cut it to length, put the accessory in place, then put the strip back around it. With this, you simply push down the strip in the center here and slide your T-track accessory in, not having to cut anything. These do have a nice aerodynamic shape to them, and that, coupled with that strip at the top, as well as the strip that you cut to length underneath, will help cut down the wind noise and drag while you drive, virtually eliminating the need for any aftermarket fairings like you would have to get with square or round bars. How it wraps around here, it goes around nice and tight around your existing factory raised side rail and tightens down and comes with all the hardware needed to do so. With our end caps here, we do have this plastic piece that can be removed and replaced with the Yakima SKS lock core system, so it can be secured to your roof rack once installed. However, you can also make it key to like with the accessories you're hauling as well. Let's go ahead and show you how it actually installs. We have our rear bar partially assembled on our table here, and in front of me is everything you're going to get with the roof rack system. We have our JetStream bar here, our tower, and our fit kit for our bar. So we'll start by attaching our tower to the other end of our bar. We'll take our plastic piece from our kit here. Kind of has this shape to it here with the little teeth underneath. You line that up with the top here. It's going to kind of snap in like that. And we'll take our metal piece here and attach it to the screw in the center. Line it up. We'll take our included tool, go to the screw underneath. And if you're having difficulty reaching the screw, you may want to push in the strap here all the way to the inside, and that kind of frees up the space in there, because sometimes the screw here can get into the way. Now you want to tighten this down until you hear a couple audible clicks from our tightening tool. Like that. I'm also going to loosen up the screw on the inside here, which is going to make this fit a little bit better into our bar. We'll flip our bar upside down just to make this a little bit easier for you. And normally at this point, we've already removed the rubber strip along the bottom of the bar here. Once you have everything set on your roof, what you would do is cut that strip to length and take up the gaps on either side. For demonstration purposes, though, we went ahead and left that out. With these tabs here, you want to make sure these tabs, as well as the metal piece here, slide into this channel underneath. Get that started. This is where loosening up that screw comes into play. There we go. Make sure everything is pushed into place. And we'll take our end cap here and install that as well. Now we can set this on our factory raised side rail and start doing our measurements and get everything tightened down. We'll start by setting it in. No place in particular at this point. Just being careful when we set it into place that we're setting it on the rails themselves and not just letting it come crashing down on the roof. Now you want to get a couple sets of measurements here and make sure they're even on both sides. First is going to be the crossbar spread. That's from center to center on both sides. Make sure it's even. And then the crossbar overhang, which is how much of the bar goes out past the tower. Now with these, you don't want to go under 24 inches. But for me, I usually go by whatever accessory I'm hauling and go by its recommendations as well. And that's an advantage that a lot of people have with the factory raised side rail roof rack systems, is that you have a lot of adjustability with these that you don't or can't get, say, with the naked roofs, where all the measurements are pretty much set for you and you don't really have any choice in the matter at all. Out. One thing I'm doing right now is I'm making sure that our center line here is going to be on the top of the bar. All right, that looks good. Now we can start tightening it down. Now what we would normally do is wrap our strap underneath and up around, but we have to loosen it up a little bit, and that's where we come to this center one here. Now we're ready to tighten it down, but first I'm going to tighten down the bolt up in the center here, and that's going to tighten down our tower to our bar. And for this, again, you're going to hear those clicks like that. We'll get this one started and do the same on the other side. Now when it's with this tightening down process, it can take a little bit of time. So you might want to be a little patient there, but remember, you're only doing this once ideally. Or maybe numerous times, I don't know. Another advantage with this roof rack system, or at least this style of roof rack system, if you have two vehicles with factory raised side rails, chances are this will work with both of them. So they can be interchangeable in a pinch. I like to have a song in mind when I'm tightening these down. Try to pick one that's at least 5 or 7 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't mention any actual band names by name due to copyright law, but you know the ones out there. There we go. We'll finish up on our passenger side here. Go, just about there. There we go. Whew. Took a little bit of time. The final step is we're going to take our end caps, line them up. They just snap into place, like so. And then we can grab our gear and hit the road. However, I do want to give you a couple quick measurements, and this is going to give you an idea of how much height this is going to add to your existing side rail. Excuse me. Already you can see this is a pretty tall vehicle. So, from the center of our roof, I'm going to try that again. From the center of the roof to the bottom of the bar, it's going to be about 4 5/8 of an inch, and from the center to the top, it's going to be about 5.5 inches. So that's more than enough space to fit those accessories that wrap around the bars, as opposed to using the T-track accessories up on top. Also, both these bars have a combined carrying capacity of 165 pounds, but you always want to double check with your vehicle's manual to make sure your roof can take those weights. And this is tall enough that I don't think it should be a problem to use your sunroofs if you have them on this vehicle. And there you have it for the Yakima JetStream Roof Rack system on our 2015 GMC Acadia.